Recording button.
Hello and welcome. My name is Bill, Blind Warrior Gamer, and I play video games without eyesight. This evening, we're going to be continuing on with our playthrough of Diablo+HellFire, using the Diablo Access Mod created by Majeur that makes it possible for blind players like myself to play Diablo.
Devolution X.
We left off after killing Leorc and going through the 4th floor of the cathedral in the Catacombs.
New game. Load game.
And so we're going to go ahead and load our game. And we're going to start right from where we left off. What we're going to do to get things started... Oh, I forgot to turn on a tool. 1 second here. I need this. Otherwise, I can't communicate with you guys.
Dialogue with your support. Cancel button alt press. VE2. Tab control. Type or paste a URL or an user edit blank. B-I-N-T-W-A-R-R-I-O-R-G-A-M-E-R. Capture the chat at YouTube. Enter button alt plus.
Entering
live chat reading dialogue live.
There we go. That corrects that problem. So we're live both on YouTube and on Twitch.
OBS 3.2.0. Devolution X column 2 of 5. Devolution X.
And we're going to go ahead and just continue on with our journey through the game. I accidentally drank a potion when I transitioned into the start of this.
No items
So
found.
we're going to have to
No
go...
dead bodies found. No items found. Portals. Dungeon entrance. No players found. NPCs.
NPCs.
Ogden the tavern owner. Griswold the blacksmith. King the elder. Jillian the barmaid. Pepin the healer.
And we're going to talk to Pepin.
Going to. Pepin the healer.
And I just want to buy a potion real quick just to fill in that spot where I accidentally drank one.
NPC in range. Talk
What
to Pepin.
ails you, my
Buy
friend?
items. Leave healer's home. Buy items. Potion of healing. 50. Yes. Potion of healing. Buy
There
items.
we go.
No players found. Dungeon entrances.
We can close out of that.
Portals.
And we're going to go ahead and
Town portal to
take
Catacombs
our
1.
portal
Going to. Town portal to Catacombs 1.
to the 1st floor of the Catacombs. This is the 5th floor of the dungeon. Again, there are 16 floors to this in total. And we're just going to try to complete as much of this game as we can.
Portal in range. Catacombs
Probably
1.
only going to be on for an hour or two tonight. It is getting kind of late. I do have work in the morning, but I wanted to just jump in and see what I can do. Alright, so we've got a door nearby that's obviously closed. We can hear it blinking away over here.
No portals found. No players found. No quest locations found. Stairs. Exits. No dead
We're
bodies
going
found.
to
Monsters.
find
Breakables.
monsters.
Going to. Flesh clan.
And we're going to just
Small
navigate to the first nearby enemy.
Dark one. Flesh clan. Small axe. Flesh clan. Flesh clan.
So we have the Flesh Clan. So these are basically the Goatmen or Khazra that people are familiar with from Diablo 3 and 4. This is where they originated. As a matter of fact, sometimes you could see these guys as early as the 4th floor of the map, but we did not see them in our run-through. We're just going to kind of walk around and see what we can find.
Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Horn demon. Animal 2. Can't find a nearby tile to. Horn. Dark 1. Animal 30. Going to. Dark 1. Potion of mana.
We're going to go ahead and navigate to a dark one. There's a potion of mana we just walked by, but I'm not worried about mana. Enemies nearby.
Going to. Dark 1.
Maybe a door obstructing the
Dark 1.
path.
Flick. Dark.
Nope, we got
Dark.
blinks.
Dark.
Dark ones.
Gold. Potion. Flesh clan.
Oh, fantastic.
Flesh clan.
Flesh Clan archers.
Gold. Gold.
They will run from you, and they are a little bit more accurate than the skeletons. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Down they go.
Flesh clan. Flesh.
Come on. Chase them down.
Flesh clan.
I can hear them shooting at me from the left, so we're going to try to move that way and see if we can find them. If they're within my viewfinder, I can tap A repeatedly and it will go to the nearest enemy. And then if I hold it down, it'll just chase them down until he's dead. There we go.
Scroll of Mana Shield. Scroll of Mana Shield.
Scroll of Mana Shield. That would be nice if I had mana.
Close
But I
door.
probably don't have enough mana to make that viable.
Open door.
Okay, so now, what do we got going on here? I hear gold on the ground, and it sounds like enemies are approaching quickly. They may be on the other side of a wall.
Go.
Pick that up.
Golem. Demon 1.
We got some golems.
Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Dark 1. Animal. Going to. Dark 1.
Got some more dark ones. There's going to be
Open door.
plenty
Lock
of
great door. Lock
flesh
door. Open great
clan.
door. Wing Demon.
Oh, great.
Wing Demon. Wing Demon.
So wing demons are a gargoyle type enemy in Diablo 1 that can
Wing.
stop flying, land on the ground, and turn into a stone statue. While they are a stone statue, they regenerate their life, and you cannot harm them until they get back up in the air again.
Wing Demon. Wing Demon. Gold.
This is going to be interesting. You've got the Flesh Clan archers, you've got the winged demons, then you got the smaller demons, which are the dark ones.
Spike. Gold. Gold.
So there's going to be some things to contend with here. So far, we've been lucky. We have not had to deal with the Black Death yet. I'm going to try and move around. I was trying to move up and right, but it sounds like I couldn't walk that way. Okay, so can't go any further that way. Oh, we've got some enemies here. Some blinks.
Blink.
And we just hit our level, which should be level 9. Is that the 9 or 10? We don't need to worry about using any potions because we leveled. That gives us full life and full mana.
100%.
Okay, so we've got some enemies nearby, but it doesn't seem that I have a clear path to them. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a moment, we're going to stop,
Strength. Base 46.
and we're going
Now
to
49.
put our points in.
Magic. Strength. Base 46. Now 49. Strength. Magic. Dex. Vitality. Base 49. Now 52. Vitality. Base 52. Now 55. Points to...
Okay. So that's done.
LND Warrior. Warrior. Level 12.
Oh, we're level 12. So we're moving along nicely.
Going to. Dark 1.
We're going to go ahead and proceed on to the next enemy group.
Dark 1.
And here we go.
Going to. Dark 1. Dark.
We've got more Flesh Clan shooting at us from afar. Just tap A to pick an enemy, and then hold it down, and he'll just hammer away at him.
Flesh Clan. Gold.
Slowly pick them off. As long as you keep moving, they have a harder time hitting you. Once you stand still, it increases their chance to hit dramatically. Now, your block chance will help mitigate some of that, but if you can avoid having to block, it's in your best interest because then you don't have to worry about your equipment getting damaged. So I hear some money. We're going to go and see if we can find that gold. Okay, I hear it, but I'm not... Oh, wait. There we go. Pick that up. Not really sure what it was I picked up, but we'll take it.
Wing Demon. Demon 1. Golem. Demon 4. Dead bodies. Monster breakables. Objects. Shrines. Doors. Chests. Items. No portal items. Gold 1. Going to gold.
Go find this gold.
Gold. Gold. Going to potion of mana.
Nah, I don't care about the potion
Gold
of mana.
Chests, doors, shrines, objects.
Back to
breakables,
monsters. And I want to just real quick double check my
VE2 row 1 column 2 of 5. Live chat reading dialogue.
VTube
Chat
app,
reading. Tree view. General 1 of 1.
because I don't think it's
VE2.
working correctly.
VE2. Tab type or paste a URL. Home tab selected. Type or paste a URL. B-I-N-T-W-A-R-R-I-O-R-G-A-M-E-R. Capture the chat edit. Combo bot YouTube. Enter button alt. Live chat reading dialogue. Live chat reading. Tree view. General 1 of 1 level 0.
Okay. So it is working. I guess just nobody's chatting tonight, which is fine. I understand if anyone's in here and they're just being quiet this evening. It's kind of a surprise stream because I just wanted to continue on with this. The goal here is that I'm going to play through all of Diablo on stream. That way I can't be accused of splicing or editing or cheating the video.
Wing Demon. Demon 1. Golem. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Wing Demon. Going to. Wing Demon.
We're going to go ahead and travel over to these wing demons. Probably one of the more irritating enemies outside of the poison spitter.
Wing. Push. Push.
The other thing about wing demons is that they can hit pretty hard. Let's see here.
Up shrines. Doors. Chests. Items.
Items.
Going to. Gold.
Pick up this money. Oh, we walked away from it, but that's...
Gold. Gold.
Whatever.
Going to. Scroll of town portal.
Ooh, we want that. Scroll of TP.
Open door. Block. Block door. Open great door. Scroll of town portal.
Yes,
Going to.
please.
Potion of mana. Gold 1.
That I don't care about.
Going to. Gold.
Go ahead and pick up the gold.
Close door. Close great door. Open great door. Open horny gate.
Oh, great.
Block horny. Open.
Horned demons. The horned demons have a charge ability that they use. And if they slam into you, it hurts. It'll also do knockback, and it will stun you.
Gold 2. Block door. Block door. Block great door.
So that could be a problem to contend with.
Gold. Gold. Going to. Potion of healing. Item in range. Potion of... Morning star. Gold 2. Morning. Going to. Morning star.
Star we missed. We're going to go pick that
Block
up.
great door. Block door. Block great door. Item in range. Morning star. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Gold 1. Saber. 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 Gold 1. Gold 2. Rune of lightning. Potion of healing. Potion of mana 2. Potion of mana 1.
Mana.
Gold 2. Gold
Okay.
1. Going to. Gold.
We've picked up just about
Open great door.
everything.
Block great.
A little
Block
bit of
door. Open
gold
great door.
left on the ground. Some potions. Not too worried about the potions right now. They're there if we need them, but we haven't had to use a potion yet, so we're in good shape.
Going to. Gold. Gold. Item. Gold. Going to. Gold. Gold. Item in range. Gold.
Okay, now we're going to set a nav point to the next enemy group, and
Chests,
then
doors, shrines, objects, breakables, monsters.
I'm going to set up my YouTube monitoring of the stream.
Going to. Wing demon. Close door. Close great door. A door is blocking the path. Open great door. Block great door. Block door. Open. Wing demon. Wing demon. Golem. Demon 4. Can't find a nearby tile. Dark 1. Animal 1. Going to. Dark 1. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door.
All right.
Open great door. Locked great door. Locked door. Open great door.
Got the monitor back up.
The monster in range.
And we've got enemies in our face.
Gold. Chest.
Got that gold. Ooh, trap chest. That could have done damage, but we got lucky there. Alright, we got some enemies nearby.
Nearby tile to walk to. Horn demon. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Horn demon. Can't find a nearby tile to. Horn demon. Horn demon. Horn demon. Horn demon. Horn demon. Blink. Blink. Animal 2. Going to. Blink.
Horned demons and blinks. Don't like dealing with those horn demons. Those are
open great door.
They become very prominent in
going to blink.
The caves, which is maps 9 through 12.
Blink. Gold. Blink. Small. Blink.
Oh man, we got lots of guys shooting at us. Got these blinks. Dark ones aren't too bad. The Flesh Clan are probably the more annoying of the enemies here. They're not as dangerous, but they are irritating. Dark ones are just kind of pathetic. Very easy. Quick fodder. The door. Sounds like it's to our north. I heard it.
Leather armor.
Too much baggage.
A leather armor.
Small axe damage. 2 to 10 dir. 16/24 two-handed weapon attack speed. Slow. 20 frames. Small axe.
We don't need that. That's garbage.
Small axe. Leather armor. Leather armor.
I want that.
Leather armor. 11 dir. 19/35.
No, I don't. It's trash too.
Leather armor.
Pick that up, and
Leather
we'll
armor.
drop that too. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and
Small
proceed.
chest.
Ooh, a shield. What's a shield?
Dark 1. Animal golem. Demon 4.
Did I find it?
Large shield.
A large shield.
Large shield armor. 7 dir. 22/32 required. 40 STR.
That's also crap.
Dark 1. Animal. Large shield armor. Large shield. Item repair skill. Large shield. Item repair. Item repair. Item repair.
We're going to get rid of that. Close that. I didn't mean to open up my skill tree.
Dark.
Here we go with more enemies. Dark ones.
Dark 1. Short sword. Short sword.
Take a look at that short
Dark
sword.
1. Animal. Dark.
Also, I hear a ring that fell. I want to pick that up because I only have one ring.
Push. Chest. Wing.
Demons?
Go. Large chest.
Alright, let's switch
Dead
over to
bodies.
items.
Exit stairs. Exit dead monster break object shrines. Doors. Chests. Items. Leather armor. Gold. Leather small axe. Potion of mana 1. Rune of lightning. Potion of mana 2. Potion of healing. Ring. Large shield. Ring. Magic. Going to. Ring. Potion of healing. Potion of healing. Going to. Ring.
Pick up that ring.
Ring. Ring.
That's something we're going to want to get investigated.
Large shield.
Because
Chests,
that
doors,
can be
shrines,
very
objects,
useful.
breakables, monsters. Wing demon. Demon. Going to. Wing demon.
Now we're going to travel onto the wing demons.
Closed door. Closed great door. A door is blocked. Open great door.
Door is blocked.
Go block great. Wing.
We'll open the door.
Block. Open.
Here we go.
Wing. Go. Wing demon. Wing. Wing demon. Wing demon. Wing demon. Wing.
Lots of these wing demons. Oh, what's that? I heard it.
Flesh clan. Demon 1. Dead bodies. Monsters. Break object trap doors. Chests. Items. Gold 2. Large shield. Gold rune of lightning. Potion of mana 2. Potion rune of gold large small axe. Leather armor. Gold 1. Scroll of town. Potion of mana 2. Scroll of town portal. Going to. Scroll
Give
of
me
town
that.
portal. Scroll of town portal.
Not turning that away.
Chest door. Shrines. Object breakables. Monsters. Going to. Flesh clan. Gold. Open great. Close great door. Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door.
Flesh Clan. Probably another archer.
Going to Flesh Clan. Flesh Clan, demon. Flesh Clan.
Yep. More archers, more blinks.
Gold.
Trying to clear out as much of the map as I can.
Flesh.
Get over here. You could run from me. Take him out.
Blink, animal 1. Golem, demon, blink. Going to
Alright,
blink.
we got some blinks. We'll go ahead and find those. Easy kills.
Blink, and blink, blink. Blink. Going to wing demon.
Another wing demon. There was some gold that we're walking past. Not too
Open great
terribly
door,
worried about it.
Block door. Open great door. Open great door. Block great door.
Doors walking past. Approaching more enemies.
Close door.
Some
Close open great
potions
door.
on the ground.
Block great door. Block door.
Open that.
Wing.
Here we go. There's the wing demons. Let's start fighting.
Wing demon. Gold. Wing. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Horn demon. And can't find a nearby tile to walk. Horn demon. Can't find a nearby tile to horn demon. Can't find a nearby horn golem. Can't find a nearby tile to golem. Demon 2. Golem. Demon 3. Can't find a nearby tile golem. Can't find a near horn demon. And horn demon. Can't find a nearby horn demon. Animal 5.
Okay, so there's a bunch of enemies that we can't find the pathways to. So now we need to start looking at what did I miss as far as doors are
Dead
concerned.
body. Exit. Stairs. No quest locations. No players found. No portals found. Items. Chests. Doors. Open great door 1. Open great door 6. Close great door. Close great door 3. Close great door 4. Going to. Close great
All
door.
right, we got some closed doors that we haven't
Open great door,
interacted yet, so we're going to go check these out. Don't be surprised if we get jumped in the
Block great door.
process.
Open. Close great door. Going to. Close great door. Open door.
It's going
Block
to
great door,
automatically
block door, open great
navigate
door.
to the next location for me. I don't really know which direction I'm traveling because I can't see. And it doesn't give you a directional, like a compass direction. I could get one. Like if I stop walking and then I hit my
Close
insert
great door 4 south 1. East 2. North 8. East 11. North 8. West 5.
southeast. Okay, so I know we're moving southeast.
Going to. Close great door.
So we're going to go ahead and continue that traveling path. Obviously, it's pretty
Open
far
great door, block great door,
southeast.
block. Close great door. Going to. Close. Close great door 4 north. Going to. Close great door. Close door. Close great door. Going to. Close great door. Going to. Close great door. Close door. Close great door. Open great door. Door in range.
Okay. We've got that opened up. Now we can
Open
go
great
and
door,
see
Open great door 1.
what was there.
Object break of monsters. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Horn. Can't find a nearby horn deep. Can't find a nearby horn golem. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Golem. Demon 3. Dead bodies. Exits. Stairs. No quest location. No portals. Items. Chests. Doors. Objects. Doors. Open great
Back
door
to
2.
the
Open
doors.
great door 4. Close great door 5. Going to. Close
And
great
we'll
door.
just go to the next closed door.
Close door. Close great. Open great door.
Okay. So there may not be much
Block great door.
left.
Close great. Open great door 4. Close great door. Going to. Close great door. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Open door. Block. Block door. Open great door.
Blocked door. Doors become blocked once an enemy dies inside of them.
Open great door. Door in range. Block great door. Close great. Open great door set. Close great. Open great door 1. Close great. Going to. Close great door.
Got another closed door that we can go check out.
Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Close great door 2. East 3. South 1. East 1. South 2. Going to. Close great door. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Close door. Close great door. Open great door. Open door.
The door and
Block.
travel through.
Block door. Close great door 1.
Alright, so
Open
it
great,
doesn't
great,
look
great door,
like...
Close great door. Block great door. Close great door 2. Going to.
There's
Open
another
Block
door.
great door. Block door. Open great door.
Closed door.
Open door. Blocked great door. Locked door. Open great door. Open door. Blocked great door. Locked door. Open great door.
We're just traveling along here.
Great door. Locked door. Open great door.
Trying to find everything that we haven't interacted with.
Open great door. Open great door. Open great. Closed great. Open great door. 5. Closed great door. Going to.
Another door. So there's one more door that's still closed.
Locked great door. Locked door. Open great door.
Trying to figure out which door might have the enemies behind it that we haven't encountered yet.
Open door. Open great door. Closed door. Closed great door. Open great door. Blocked. Open great door 2. Open great block. Open great. Open great. Open great block. Open great door. Open great. Open great. Open great. Open great. Open great door 2.
So all the doors have been opened. We're gonna start looking at objects.
Bookcase 2. Pedestal of blood.
A pedestal of blood. What is this? Go check it out.
Open door. Locked great door. Locked door. Open great door. Open great door. Locked great door. Locked door. Open great door.
Some of these quests I haven't done in so long, I just don't remember them all.
Object in range. Going to. Pet object in range.
Can't interact with it.
Book of blood. Going to. Book of blood. Open door.
Okay.
Locked great door.
There's a
Locked
book
door.
of
Open great
blood.
door. Object in
Let's
range.
go see what this is.
And so, locked beyond the gateway of blood and past the hall of fire.
The gateway of blood and past the hall of fire. Valor awaits for the hero of light to awaken.
Interesting.
Pedestal of blood. Going to. Ped open door. Locked great door. Locked door. Open great door. Object in range. Bloodstone. Library book. Pedestal of blood. Object in range.
Okay. So what did that interaction do?
Book of blood. Bookcase 1. Book of blood. Going to. Book of blood. Open door. Locked great door. Locked door. Open great door. Object in range. And so locked beyond the gateway of blood.
Locked beyond the
Pedestal of
gateway.
Library book. Bookcase 1. Bookcase 2. Book of blood. Pedestal of blood. Going to. Open door. Locked great door. Locked door. Open great door. Object in range. Short sword damage. 2 to 6
See if it gave me an item.
Potion of healing. 5,000 gold pieces. Scroll of flash right. Scroll of town portal. Scroll of mana shield. Potion of mana restored. Scroll of town port. Potion of healing restored. Row 4. Row 4. Column 9. Potion of healing. Row 4. Column 8. Potion of healing. Row 4. Column 9. Ring not identified. Scroll of town portal. Right click to read. Saber damage. 1 to 8. Right ring. Empty. Small shield of the mind armor. 7 dir. 23/24 plus 9 amulet. Small right ring. Empty. Saber damage. 1 to 8 dir. Morning star damage. 1 to 10. Composite bow damage. 3 to 6. Spiked club damage. 3 robe armor. 6 dir. 7 row 1. Column 2. Empty. Ring of the sky plus 3 to all attributes. Magic item. Row 1. Column 2. Short sword damage. 2 to 6. 5,000 gold pieces. Scroll of flash. Right click to read. Row 3. Column 2. Empty. Row 2. Column 2. Empty. Row 1. Column 2. Empty. Row 2. Row 3. Scroll of flash. Right click to read. Require 5,000 gold pieces. Short sword damage. 2. Ring of the sky plus 3. Warrior sword of brilliance. Ring of the sky plus 3 to all attributes. Short sword damage. 5,000 gold potion. Potion of healing. 5,000 gold. Scroll of flash. Right click to read. Scroll of town port. Robe armor. 6 dir. 7. Spiked club damage. Composite bow damage. Morning star damage. Saber damage. 1. Scroll of town portal. Right click to read. Then left 68 gold pieces. Row 1. Column 10. Empty. 68 gold pieces. Row 1. 68. Scroll of town. Ring not identified. Potion of healing. Restore some life. Right. Row 4. Column 8. Row 4. Column 7. Scroll of town portal. Right click to read. Potion of mana. Restore some. Scroll of mana shield. Right click to. Scroll of town portal. Right click to. Scroll of flash. Right click to read. 5,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, no idea.
Book of blood. Bookcase 1.
Not really sure how that works.
Locked great door. Locked door. Open great door.
We're gonna go check these bookcases.
Locked great door.
See what we got within them.
Potion of mana. Going to. Bookcase. Object in range. Horn. Going to. Object in range. Book of lightning wall.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff. I can't carry anymore.
Book of Lightning Wall. That's a modification of Firewall. Obviously, it's all lightning. Very different from what you would find in original Diablo. Again, this is Hellfire, so...
Book of lightning wall. Pedestal of blood. Library book. Shrines. Object breakables. Monsters. Dead bodies. Exits. Stairs. No quest locations. No players found. Portals. Items. Portals. Portal in range. Portal in range.
Step away from the portal. Try to anyway.
Going to Book of Lightning Wall. Portal in range.
There we go. Now we're in the portal.
No items found. No dead bodies found. NPC. No players found. NPCs. Cow 1. Ogden the Tavern. Audrey the Witch. Griswold the Blacks. Cow 2. Jillian the Barmaid. Lester the Farmer. Cow 3. Cain the Elder. Going to Cain the
Take
Elder.
a walk over to Deckard Cain, see what some of the stuff is that we picked up. I'm particularly interested in the ring.
NPC in range. Talk to Cain.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Identify an item. Robe, 100. Spiked club, 100. Damage. Robe, 100. Armor, yes. Done. Spiked club, yes. Done. Composite back, yes. Done. Ring, 100. Yes. Done. Back. Identify an item.
Check something here.
Short sword damage, 2 to 6 dir, 7/24 1 4606. Potion of healing, restore some life. Potion of healing, 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 potion of healing.
This might be screwed up. I'm not sure.
Potion of healing.
I think it's okay.
Short sword damage, 2 to 6 dir, 7/24 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16
Yeah, it
frames,
seems okay.
required, 18
Okay,
STR.
good. We're okay.
Scroll of flash, right click to potion of healing, potion of healing, potion of healing, potion of healing. Potion of healing. 4006, row 4, column 8, row 4, column, ring of the sky, +3 to all attributes, magic item.
Ring of the Sky, +3 to all attributes.
Ring of the sky, row 3, column 10, scroll of town, row 2, column 10, empty. Row 3, column, row 2, row 1, column, right ring, empty. Ring of the sky, +3 to all attributes, saber damage,
We'll
1 to
put
8 dir,
that there.
Morning star damage, 1 to 10 dir, composite bow of fire damage, 3 to 6 dir, flaming club of the mind damage, 3 to 6 dir, 8/20 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, fire hit damage, 1 to 10 +7 to magic item required, 18 STR. Flaming club of the
Ooh.
mind damage, 3 to 6 dir, 8/20 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, fire hit damage. Flaming club of the mind damage, 3 to 6 dir, 8/20 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, fire hit damage, 1 to 10 +7 to magic item
8
required,
to
18 STR.
21.
Flaming club of the mind damage, 3 to 6 dir, 8/20 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, fire hit damage, 1 to 10 +7 to magic item required, 18 STR.
That's going to sell really well. I don't think I'm going to keep that, though, because I'm not dealing with undead anymore. I'm dealing with demons. I don't really have skeletons to contend with at this point. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and sell that.
Close the map first. Options. Griswold the Blacksmith. Going to Griswold the Blacksmith.
Go to Griswold.
NPC in range. Talk to
Oh,
Griswold. By
what can
reading
I
the mic,
do
sell
for
items.
you?
Robe of Radiance, 431. Plus 40% light radius. Armor, yes. Flaming Club
That's
of the Mind,
garbage.
1881. Fire, yes.
1,800 gold
Fire,
for that.
1,600. Fire arrows, yes. Morning
1,600
Star,
gold for
75.
that.
Damage, 1 to 10 dir, yes. Saber, 42, yes. Short sword, 30, yes. Back. Sell items.
Yeah, we kind of made out like a bandit there.
Options. Cain the Elder. Griswold the Blacksmith. No players, dungeon entrances, portals. Going to Town Portal to Catacombs 1.
Go ahead and go back down to the catacombs.
Portal in range. Catacombs 1. Book of Lightning Wall. Book of Lightning Wall.
Book of Lightning Wall. Can I
Row
even
1,
learn
column
that?
1, row 1, row 1, column 7, empty. Row 1, row 1, column 8, Book of Lightning Wall, right click to read required, 27 mag.
I sure can. Not that I'll have enough mana to actually use it, but I can learn it.
No portals found. No portals found. Items. Chests. Doors. Shrines. Objects. Pedestal of Blood. Library book.
All right, let's
Going to
go and
library
see
book.
what this library
Version of
book
Honor.
is.
Open great door.
Long
Great door.
walk.
Lock door. Open great door. Gold. Gold. Going to library book. Large shield.
Walking past all of this stuff that's
Open
unnecessary.
great door. Lock door. Open great
Kind
door.
of have to remember what dropped
Object in range.
and what you were ignoring versus what you're picking up. And it's just giving me a scroll.
Scroll of Monoshield. Scroll of Monoshield. Bookcase. Going to bookcase.
All right,
Object in
we're going
range.
to go to the bookcase.
Book of War. Book of War.
A book of war.
Row 1, column 1, empty. Row 1, row 1, row, book of... Row 1, book of War, right click to read required. 25 mag.
All right, we're going to go ahead and look at the spell
Town
book.
portal. Item repair. Firebolt. Firebolt. Item repair.
How do I get to the other... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Item repair.
Item repair.
Firebolt. Close the map first. Close the map first. Book of Blood. Pedestal of Blood. Item repair. Firebolt. Firebolt spell lightning wall warp spell level 1. Reflect spell level 1. Warp spell level 1.
Oh, warp, not war. Warp. I don't know what that's going to warp me to. We'll have to experiment with that.
Book of Blood. Pedestal Book of Blood.
We've picked up all the objects.
Monsters. Dead bodies. Exits.
Not
Stairs.
worried about
No quest locations found.
breakables.
Stairs. No quest locations found. Stairs. Stairs up. Warp up. Stairs down. Warp up.
Ah, warp takes you a floor up.
Stairs down. Stairs up. Stairs down. Stairs up. Stairs down. Going to. Stairs down.
All right, we're going to go ahead and
Lock door. Open
head
door.
to the stairs down and move on to the next floor.
Large shield.
I think we have this completely cleared out.
Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door.
Yeah, there's nothing left to kill. We've pretty much cleared out this
Stairs
entire
range.
floor.
Catacombs 2.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to save it.
Save game. Stairs up. Stairs down. No players found. No portals found. Items. Chests. Doors. Shrines. Objects. Breakables. Monsters. Horror Captain. Undead 1.
Ah, we got undead on this floor.
Go to. Horror Captain.
I should have kept that
Potion of mana.
stupid mace.
Horror Captain. Horror Gold. Horror Gold. Going to. Horror Cap. Familiar. Demon.
Oh, here we go. We got the familiars.
Horror.
Familiars do lightning damage. They are not fun.
79.
79% life. Taking some damage from those familiars.
Buckler. Row 1.
Buckler.
Row
What's this?
Row 1. Column. Buckler armor. Wonder. 12/16.
It's trash.
Row 1. Row
Yeah,
Buckler.
go grab it
Buckler.
and dump it.
Buckler.
Proceeding on to the next
Close
enemy
great
group.
door. Open great door.
We're going to wait here at the door. See what comes our way.
Lock great door. Lock
Nothing.
door. Open great door.
Here they come.
Go.
The Flesh Clan.
Going to. Familiar. Close door.
Now we've
Close
got the
door.
familiars.
Close great door. Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open. Familiar. Gold. Fire.
Fire Clan. So the Fire Clan are another version of the Khazra or Goatmen. They do fire damage on hit.
Scroll of Guardian. Going to. Fire Clan. Gold.
So we'll have fun with them.
Gold.
Because right now we don't really have any magic resistances at all.
Going to. Fire. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open great door. Lock great door. Lock. Close. Open. Close. Open great door. Going to. Fire Clan. Open door. Lock. Lock door. Open great door.
Kind of moving away slowly here.
Going to. Fire Clan.
Yep, here we go. We're getting shot at.
Fire. Fire Clan.
75% life.
72 Fire Clan.
72%, sorry.
Fire. Gold. Gold.
Okay, we took care of all that. I do believe that we also leveled earlier, and I did not allocate my points.
Strength, base 48, now 54.
So we're going to go ahead and do that.
Strength, base 50, now 50. Magic dex by points to distribute, 3. Gold, 9,001 points to gold, 9,100 points to distribute, 3. Vitality, base 52, now 58. Vitality, base 55, now 61.
Now that we have 50 strength, we're pretty well set for a while.
Fire Clan, Demon 1. Going to Fire Clan. Small chest.
Money. Not
Going to
super
Fire
worried
Clan.
about it.
Closed door, closed great door. Open great door. Block great door, open great door. Going to Fire. Fire. Fire.
So we hit a shrine that did some sort of a Nova spell. I think it was a goat shrine. Hopefully that did not reduce our stats. Goat shrines are a random. And so they can be anything in terms of shrines within the game. And I'd mentioned this before, some shrines are actually very harmful to you.
Going to gloom. Open door, block. Block door, open great door.
We're going to travel. A next enemy group has a thing in it called a gloom, which is another type of a bad enemy.
Going to familiar.
Now we got those familiars with the lightning damage.
Going to potion of healing.
Picked up a potion of healing. That replaces the one we dropped, or actually we used.
Can't find a path to the target. Horror captain. Can't find a path to the target. Horror can't find a path to the target. Horror captain. Can't find a path to the target. Familiar golem. Can't find a nearby tile. Familiar demon. Familiar. Can't find a path to the target. Golem. Can't find a nearby. Horror can't find a nearby.
So there's a lot of enemies here that we can't find the path to.
Potion of healing. Potion of healing.
Picked up a potion of healing. That's useful.
Dead bodies. Exits. Stairs. Quest locations. No players found. No portals found. Items. Chests. Doors.
So we're going to check the doors here.
Closed great door. Closed great door 8. Closed great door. Going to. Closed great door.
We got a bunch of doors here that aren't even open yet. We're going to go ahead and start working our way through them. See what we have behind the doors.
Open great door. Going to. Closed great door. Small chest. Familiar. Going to. Closed great door. Closed door. Closed. Horror captain. Undead.
Oh, we found some enemies.
Going to. Closed door. Closed. Open great door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Stop. Horror.
Stalkers.
Horror.
They can be irritating. We may be in trouble.
Horror. Stop. 59.
59%. I'm not taking chances.
Goal. Small fire. Small fire. Goal.
Damn, Fire Clan's gotta die.
Sick fire clan. 68. 68 fire. Fire.
68%.
Fire. Goal. Goal. Fire clan.
We got more.
Fire clan.
Down he goes.
Fire clan. Fire clan. Fire.
Okay. Now that we're done chasing these guys.
Short bow. Short bow.
And almost getting electrocuted by a trap.
Animal. Small chest. Gold. 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 Gold.
Any more? I hear it. Yep, more gold. Okay. We're just slowly going around trying to pick up everything that we hear.
Great door. Open great door 1. Close
What else we got? There's more money, I hear.
Chests. Items. Chests. Items. Gold 1 north 2. East 1. Small chest. Gold. Closed door. Blacksmith
Okay.
oil. Go small chest.
Blacksmith oil. I want that.
Blacksmith oil. Blacksmith oil. Oil of accuracy. Going to. Oil of accuracy.
Oil of accuracy. We'll take that
Oil of
too.
accuracy. Scroll of chain lightning. Bastard sword. Magic item. Going to.
We want that. Bastard swords are one of the best one-handed weapons in the game.
Scroll of chain light buckler. Potion of mana. Gold 1. Chests. Doors. Shrines. Objects. Breakables. Monsters. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Horror cap. Can't find a nearby tile. Horror captain. Going to. Horror captain. Undead 2.
We're gonna make our way to the horror captains. See if we can find them. I want to
53%.
check 53%. We're gonna heal. I'll use number 7 for that.
A door is blocking the path. Open great door. Block great door. Horror captain. Undead. Horror. 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 Rope. Horror. 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 Gold. Block. Scroll of chain lightning. Scroll of chain lightning. Horror captain. Going to. Horror captain.
Okay, so we're making really nice progress right now,
Small chest.
which
Horror
is
captain.
cool.
Undead. Going to. Familiar.
All these familiars.
Closed door. Open. Block. Block. Open. Close. Open great door. Going to. Horror captain.
Skeletons.
Horror. Gold. Horror. Horror. Gold. Gold. Horror cap. Gold. Gold. Potion of rejuve. Gold. Gold. Gold.
I remember back in the day when I could see being impressed with the way that this game animated. I wish I could still see it.
Bloom. Animal 1. Going to. Bloom. Going to. Bloom. Open door. Block great. Block door. Open great door. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Bloom. And going to. Familiar.
Moving along, enemy to enemy to enemy.
Going to. Familiar. 12,296 to level 14.
We had a lot to next level.
Bloom. Stop.
We got these stalkers to deal with. They die easy though.
Can't find a path to the target.
They don't become annoying until you have the
Can't
hitting,
find a path to the target.
where they will disappear into the floor, and they pop up somewhere else. They're pretty annoying.
Bloom. Bloom. Can't find a path to the target. Bloom. Bloom. Can't find a path. Bloom. Animal. Familiar. Can't find a path to the target. Bloom. Can't find a path to familiar. Can't find a path to horror. Can't find a path to horror. Can't find a horror. Can't find a horror. Going to. Horror. Going to. Horror captain.
All right, horror captain. We found something that we can navigate to. A lot of enemies there that
Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Horror captain. Going to.
couldn't
Horror captain.
find a path. Either because they're mixed in with a cluster of enemies, or there's breakable objects in the way, or there's a series of doors and not just a single door.
A door is blocking the path. Open it. Open great door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Going to. Horror captain. Open great door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door.
Moving along
Close door.
here.
Close great door.
So far, it hasn't been too terribly challenging.
Horror captain. Close. A door is blocking the path. Open it and try again. A door is blocking the path. Going to. Foreclosed great door. Gold. Closed door. Open. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Potion of healing. Blue. Blue. Going to. Horror captain.
Let's see
Stalker.
here.
Demon.
Oh, we got some stalkers.
Stalker. Going to.
They sound so messy when you kill them. You hear them just splatter all over the floor.
Stalker. Horror. Gold. Going to. Horror captain. Horror captain. Monster in rain. Horror.
A rune? I think that's what that is.
Rune of lightning. Rune of lightning.
Yep, rune of lightning.
Going to familiar.
Which will set like a lightning trap. Off here.
Short bow damage. 1 to 4. Closed door. Closed great door. Open great door. Block. Block. Oh. Stop.
Stalkers, familiars. 88% life. Oh, we just leveled. Beautiful.
Stalker. Fire. Fire. Gold. Fire. Gold.
Fire Clan.
Gold. Fire. Fire Clan.
Chase him down.
Gold. Block. Short bow. Short bow. Block great door.
Okay.
Block door. Block door. Block great door. Large chest. Gold. Gold. Going to horror captain. Chest.
I'm not opening up every single chest.
Open door. Block great door. Lock door. Open great door.
Just not necessary.
88%. Horror captain.
88%
Undead.
life.
Gold. Gold. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Golem. Demon. Can't find a nearby tile. Golem. Golem. Can't find a nearby horror. 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 Can't find a nearby tile. Gold. Gold. Can't find a nearby tile. Gold. Gold. Can't find a nearby horror. 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 Can't find a nearby tile. Horror captain. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to.
Not really sure what we have left in the level.
Strength.
Let's
Base
go ahead
50,
and
now
put our
36.
points in.
Strength. Magic. Dexterity. Base 30. Now 36.
Dexterity does give you a chance to
Dexterity.
hit. I'm going to put one
Distribution.
into it.
Vitality. Base 55. Vitality. Base 57. Now 63. Short bow damage. 1 to 4 dirt.
'Cause
Horror
we
captain.
have
Undead 3.
decent hit points now.
Dead bodies. BL level.
What's our
Next
max?
level. Strength. Magic. Base 10. Dexterity. Vitality. Base points to distribute. 0. Gold. 10,000 armor class. Chance to hit. 1 damage. 11 life. 153/172.
Yeah, 153 life.
52. Resist magic. 0%. Resist fire. 0%. Resist lightning. 0%. Dead body 1.
At some
Exits.
point, we're going to have to start
Stairs.
looking for
Quest
hit
locations.
points, though.
No players found. Quest locations. Chamber of Bone can't find a path to the target.
A Chamber of Bone. So we have some sort of a quest here that we can
No
do.
players found. Quest stairs. Quest no players found. No portals found. No quest stair exits. Dead bodies. Monsters. Breakables. Objects. Shrines. Doors. Open great door 1. Block great door 2. Open great door. Close great door 3. Open great door. Close great door. Going to. Close great door.
We're going to have to start checking all the closed doors.
Open
Find
door.
our way to the
Block great door.
quest.
Block door. Open great door. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Open door. Block great door. Block door. Open great door. Close door. Close great door. Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Close door. Close great door. Open great door. Door in range. Open great door 2. Open great door. Close great door 2. Going to. Open door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door.
We get all these doors
Lock
open.
door. Open great door.
Let's see if we can navigate to that quest
Close
objective.
door. Close great door. Open great door. Block great door 2. Close great. Open great door 8. Close great door. Going to. Close great door. Open door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door.
One more closed door.
Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Close door. Close great door. Open great door. Block great door 1. Open great door 2. Open great door. 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 Open great door 8. Open great door 9.
Okay,
Open great door.
so
Shrines.
all the doors are open.
Objects. Breakables. Monsters. Dead bodies. Monster break ob shrine door chests. Items. No portals found. No players found. Quest location. Stairs. Quest locations. Can't find a path to the target. Chamber of Bone. No players found. No portals found. Items. Chests. Doors. Shrines. Objects. Mythical book. Going to. Mythical book.
Mythical book. Let's go ahead and start checking objects, because there's obviously something we have to interact with to be able
Open
to
door.
activate
Lock
that
great door.
Chamber
Lock
of
door. Open great door.
Bone.
Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open great door. Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Object in range.
Beyond the Hall of
Chamber of Bone.
Heroes
Eternal death awaits any who would seek to
lies
steal
the
the treasures secured
Chamber
within this
of
room.
Bone.
So speaks the Lord of Terror. and
Eternal
Terror's
death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
Options. Skeleton Tome 1, Mythical Book. Skeleton Tome 2, Skeleton Tome 3, Skeleton Tome 4, Mythical Book. Skeleton Tome 1, going to,
There's some
Skeleton Tome.
skeleton tomes that we can pop.
Block Great Door, gold. Block Great Door, up, gold. Scroll of Identify, Scroll of Identify. Gold, gold.
Not gonna say no. Scroll of Identify.
Skeleton Tome 3. Skeleton Tome 1.
In
Fire
fact,
spell, lightning walls, warp spell, level, reflect spells, scroll of flash 1, scroll of identify, scroll of town portal, scroll of identify 1 scroll.
we're gonna grab that
Short
scroll of
bout damage,
Identify.
Bastard sword damage, 6 to 15 dir, 37/60. Warrior sword of brilliance damage, 2 to 10 dir, 28/40 one-handed weapon. Bastard sword damage, 6 to 15 dir, 37/60 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, not identified required, 50 STR. Short bow damage, 1. Scroll of flash right click, scroll of monish row 4, call potion of mana restore, scroll of town potion of healing restore row 4, row 4, column 9, potion of healing, 5,000 gold pieces. Scroll of town portal right click to read, scroll of guardian right click to read, oil of accuracy increases, potion of healing restore some life, ring of the sky +3 to all. Ring of the sky. Short bow damage. Scroll of potion of healing restore 5,000 gold pieces. Scroll of flash right, scroll of mana shield right click to read. Row 4, potion of mana restore some, scroll of mana shield right click to read. Potion of mana restore some, scroll of town portal right, potion of healing restore some, row 4, column 8, row 4, column 9, potion of heat row 4, column 8, potion of row 4, column 7, potion of short bow damage, 1 to rune of lightning sets lightning trap, potion of rejuvenation restore some, scroll of town portal right click to read. Potion rune of short robe armor, 5 bastard sword damage, short bow damage. Ring of the sky plus ring of the sky. Ring of the sky, potion of healing restore oil of act. Potion of healing restore some life right click, oil of accurate, scroll of guardian right, scroll of infravision, potion of rejuvenation restore some life, scroll of town portal 5,000 gold pieces, potion of healing restore row 4, call row 4, call scroll of town, potion of monashi row 4, potion of healing restore. Potion of healing, scroll of chain lightning right click to read, potion of healing restore some, scroll of chain blacksmith oil restores 20%. Scroll of chain lightning right click, potion of healing restore some life right click to use. Scroll of chain lightning right click to read, blacksmith oil 5,000, scroll of flash right click to short bow damage, ring of the sky +3 to all attributes magic item. Scroll of identify 1 scroll. Ring of the sky +3, ring of the sky. Short bow damage, 1, bastard sword damage, 6 to 15 dir, 37, vicious sword of the moon damage, 6 to 15 dir, 37/60 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, plus 74% damage, +5 to all attributes magic item required, 50 STR.
Oh boy.
Vicious sword of the moon damage, 6 to 15 dir, 37/60 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, plus 74% damage. Short vicious sword of the moon damage, 6 to 15 dir, 37/60 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, plus 74% damage, +5 to all attributes magic item required, 50 STR.
We are equipping that. Yeah, because that's almost, what, 14 to 22?
Warrior sword of brilliance damage, 2 to 10 dir, 28/40 one-handed weapon attack speed, fast, 16 frames, to hit, plus 11%, plus 56% damage, plus 14 to magic item required, 30 STR, 30 dex.
Yeah. We're going to lose some magic, but that's okay. Plus 5 to all attributes is far more valuable.
Mythical book. Skeleton Tome 2. Going to, Skeleton Tome, block great door. Block door, block great door.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes.
Going to, Skeleton Tome. Open door, block great door, open great door, open door, block great door, open great door. Object in range. Scroll of search. Scroll of search.
I don't even know what that does. I never looked it up.
Skeleton Tome 1. Going to, object in range. Scroll of facing.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Scroll of what?
Scroll of phasing.
Oh, phasing.
Mythical book. Skeleton Tome.
I could care less about that.
Going to, Skeleton Tome. Open door, block door, open great door, open door, block great door, open great door.
Get our way to a skeleton tome.
Block great door. Object in range.
Read it to me. Not really sure what it is. And I honestly don't really care at this point.
Breakables. Monsters. Dead bodies. Exits. Stairs. Quest no players found. Quest locations. Going to, Chamber of Bone. Block door, block great door, block door, block great door.
We can get to that Chamber of Bone now.
Open door, block great door, open great door.
We had to activate
Open
that
door, block
mythical
door,
book
open great door.
to get to the Chamber of Bone.
Open great door, block great door, open great door. Open door, block great door, open great door. Quest entrance in range, set level, Chamber of Bone. Options.
We're going to save it.
Save game.
And we're going to
Town portal.
take a trip to town.
Catacombs 2.
No.
Quest entrance in range. Going to Chamber of Bone. Quest entrance in range. Set level. Chamber of
Right
Bone.
again.
Return level. Return level. No players found. Portals. No items found. Portals. Going
Portal.
To town portal to chamber
Take
portal
the
in range.
portal. There we go.
Town portal to Chamber of Bone. No items
Now-
found. No dead bodies found. NPCS. Cow 1. Ogden the Tavern Owner. Audrey the Witch. Griswold the Blacksmith. Cow 2. Jillian the Barmaid. Lester the Farmer. Cow 3. Kane the Elder. Pepin the Healer. Kane the Elder. Going to
We're going to
Kane
go
the
see Kane. Get these items identified. Sell some stuff. We're going to clear out the Chamber of Bone. And then we'll probably stop there, because
Hello, my
I'm
friend.
starting to get tired.
Stay
Identify
a
an item.
while
Row,
and
100.
listen.
Armor. Yes. Done. Back. Identify an item. Cow 3. Kane the Griswold the Blacksmith. Going to Griswold the Blacksmith. NPC in range. Talk to
Oh,
Griswold.
what can I
Buy
do
basic
for
buy
you?
premium items. Sell items. Short bow, 25. Damage, yes. Oil of accuracy, 120. Topaz robe of might, 1,812. Yes. Short bow, 25. Warrior sword of brilliance, 2,000. Short bow, 25. Yes. Warrior sword of blacksmith oil, 25. Sell items.
We're going to keep that sword. What we're going to do is we're going to...
Options. Options.
I think I'm going to hold on to it in my inventory for
Row
right
one,
now,
column one,
actually.
empty. Row 1, column. Warrior sword of brilliance damage. Warrior sword. Row 2, call. Row 3, call. 5,000 gold pieces. Warrior sword of brilliance. Row 2, column 1, empty. Row 1, column 1, empty. 5,000 gold pieces. Potion of 5,000 gold pieces. Scroll of flat. Potion of healing. Restore some 5. Warrior sword of brilliance damage. Ogden the
All
Tavern
right.
Owner. Pepin
Let's
the Healer.
go see...
Going
Pepin?
to Pepin the Healer. NPC in range. Talk to
What
Pepin.
ails
Buy
you,
items.
my friend?
Potion of healing, 50. Yes. Potion of healing, 50. Buy items.
Buy a couple of potions.
King the Elder. Jillian Farnham the Drunk. Griswold the Ogden the Tavern. Worth the Pig Lady. Audrey of the Witch. Cow 1. Audrey of the Witch. Going to Audrey of the Witch.
All right, now we're going to go bother Adria. This new sword's going to do significantly more damage.
NPC in range. Talk to
I
Audrey.
sense
Buy
a
items. Sell items.
soul in search of
Buy items. Sell items.
answers.
Scroll of Flash, 120. Yes. Scroll of Mana Shield, 300. Yes. Potion of Mana, 12. Potion of Healing, 12. Potion of Mana, 12. Yes. Potion of Healing, Potion of Healing, Potion of Healing. Scroll of Town, Scroll of Mana Shield, Scroll of Town, Scroll of Mana Shield, 300. Yes. Scroll of Guard, Potion of Healing, Scroll of Potion of Rejuvenation, Scroll of Infravision, 150. Yes. Potion of Healing, 12. Rune of Lightning, 50. Required, 13. Yes. Scroll of Potion of Healing, 12. Potion of Healing, 12. Potion of Healing, Potion of Healing, Potion of Healing, Potion of Scroll of Potion of Healing, Scroll of Chain Lightning, 187. Yes. Potion of Healing, 12. Potion Scroll of Guard, Potion of Rejuvenation, Scroll of Guardian, 237. Yes. Potion of Rejuvenation, 30. Potion of Heal, Scroll of Search, Potion of Healing, Scroll of Search. Yes. Potion of Healing, 12. Potion of Healing, Potion of Healing. Sell
There
items.
we go. That'll get us cleaned up.
Lester the Farmer. No players found. Dungeon entrances, portals. Going to town portal to
And
Chamber of
then
Bone.
we're going to go ahead and head back to the portal. We'll save it, and then we're going to clear out this Chamber of Bone.
Portal in range. Set level. Chamber of Bone. No portals found.
Okay.
No items found. No players found. Quest location. No stairs found. Exits. No dead bodies found. Monsters. Horror Captain. Undead 1. Golem. Demon 4. Golem. Demon 3. Golem. Demon. Golem. Demon. Horn Demon. Horn Demon. Horn Demon. Horn Demon. Animal 6.
Horn Demons.
Animal 5. Horn Demon. Animal 4. Horn Demon. Animal 3. Horn Demon. Animal 2. Horror Captain. Undead 53.
And
Captain,
Horror
Undead 52.
Captains. 53 horrors.
Horror Captain. Undead 53.
Oh boy. A lot of skeletons in here.
Horn Demon. Animal 2. Going to Horn Demon.
All right, let's start making our way through here.
Horror Captain.
Be kind of careful about it.
Horror Captain. Going to Horn Demon.
Potentially, there could be some decent drops in here.
Composite bow. Horror cap. Going to. Composite bow. Composite bow.
Composite bow.
Going to. Going to. Horn demon. Horn. Gold. Gold.
Unseen. Those guys go invisible.
Shipment at Blind Warrior Gamer Top Viewers Streambo.com.
And of course, I'm getting some Twitch bots. That's always useless. I prefer to grow my channels organically. I'm not paying for views.
Going to Horn Demon. Closed door. Closed great door. Oh, lock great door. Horror captain. Undead. Lock. Horror. 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 Horror.
Work our way through these skeletons.
Horror.
The book that fell.
Horror. 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 Horror.
Lots and lots of skeletons.
Horror. Horror.
A little damage there.
Horror captain. Horror. 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 Unseen. Horror.
Now we've got these unseen demons mixed into the skeletons. I see what they mean by Chamber of Bone, though. There are just tons and tons of skeletons in here.
Horror. 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 Horror.
Okay.
Short bow. Block great door. Long staff of an unseen demon. Short. Unseen.
Too much baggage. I can't carry anymore on some of this stuff.
Short bow. Block great door. Warrior Sword of Brilliance damage. 2 saber damage. 1 to 8 dirt. Composite bow damage. 3 saber damage. 1 to 8 dirt. 16/45 one-handed weapon attack speed. Fast. 16 frames. Required. 17 STR.
Okay, so this
Warrior Sword of
is
Brilliance damage. Saber damage. Saber.
crap.
Warrior Sword of Brilliance. Throw 3. Composite bow damage. 3 to 6 dirt. 27/45 two-handed weapon attack speed. Fast. 16 frames. Required. 25 STR. 40 dex.
This is also
Composite
crap.
bow. Saber. Saber. Warrior Sword of Brilliance damage. Saber. Row 3. Column 4. Long staff of Inferno damage. 4 to 8 dirt. 10/35 two-handed weapon attack speed. Fast. 6 row 3. Column 7. Empty. Row 3. Column Potion of Rejuvenation. Restore some life and mana. Right click to use.
We'll use that.
Horn Demon. Animal 2.
All right.
Bodies. Exits. No stairs found. Quest locations. No players found. No portals found. Items. Chests. Items. Gold 1. Short bow. Block great door. Gold. Gold. Book of Lightning Wall. Block door.
Book of Lightning Wall.
Short bow. Gold. 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 Gold.
Any
Short
other
bow.
gold?
Gold. Gold. Gold.
What else we got?
Composite bow. Short bow.
Composite bow, short bow.
Short bow. Composite bow.
Yeah, that's
Short
all
bow.
junk.
Composite bow. Composite bow. Gold 1. Gold 2. Gold 1. Short bow. Block great
Gold.
door. Block great door. Gold. Gold. Scroll of Mana Shield. Scroll of Mana Shield. Gold 1.
Okay,
Gold 6.
good enough.
Doors. No shrines found. Objects. No breakables found. Monsters. Going to.
Go find the next group
Block
of
great door.
enemies.
Gold. Horn Demon. Horn. Gold. Gold.
Horned demons and
Horn
unseen.
Demon. Animal 1 North 4. East 12.
Northeast is
Going to
another
Horn
horn demon.
Gold. 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 Going to. Block great door. Short bow. Block great door.
Seen.
Horn Demon. Potion. Going to. Horn Demon.
Horn demons to the north,
Horn Demon. Animal 1 East 5. South 2. Going to. Horn Demon.
east, and then south. Okay, so it's gonna take me
Gold.
around.
Gold. 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 Short.
Too much
Block door.
baggage.
Going to. Block door. Block great door.
Oh,
Gold. Gold. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Horror Captain. Undead 2. Horror Captain. Undead Golem. Demon 4. Can't find a nearby tile to. Horror Captain. Can't find a nearby tile to. Horror Captain. Horror Cap. Can't find a nearby tile. Horn Golem. Can't find a nearby tile to walk. Horn. Going to. Horn Demon.
Or horn demons.
Block great door. Short bow. Block great door.
I probably have a different approach for getting through this than some of the other blind players who are trying to run through this game. But
Unseen demon.
I'm trying to do this in like a quick and efficient manner.
Gold. 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 Gold.
I guess that's the end of the quest.
Horror captain. Undead one.
Oh, maybe not.
Walk to. Golem. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Golem. Can't find a nearby tile. Golem. Horror. Can't find a nearby tile. Horror. Can't find a nearby tile. Can't find a nearby tile. Golem. Horror. Can't find a nearby tile. Horror. Can't find a nearby tile. Horror. Can't find a near golem. Can't find a nearby tile. Active quests. 1 valor. Valor. And so locked beyond the gateway of blood and past the hall of fire. Valor awaits for the hero of light. Golem.
Yeah, we didn't do that yet. I don't even know where that quest is.
Golem. Demon. Horror captain. Horror captain. Undead 4. Horror captain. Undead 5. Can't find a nearby. Can't find a nearby tile to walk to. Golem. Demon 3. Golem. Demon 4. Horror captain. Undead 1.
So there's 9 enemies that we have not been
Dead
able to
bodies.
find.
Exits. Dead bodies. Monsters. Dead bodies. No breakables found. Objects. No shrines found. Doors. Chests. Items. No portals found. No players found. Quest location. No stairs found. Exits. Dead bodies. Monsters. No breakables found. Objects. Skull lever 2. Going to.
Ah, we get some switches to hit. Some skull levers. Let's go and pop these switches.
Gold. Short bow. Block. Block door. Block. Going to. Skull lever.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the gold. We're doing okay on gold right now.
Object in range. Skull lever. Going to. Skull lever.
Find the other one.
Block great door.
Fire.
In range.
The only thing I could think of. I didn't hear lightning. I didn't hear anything.
Horror captain.
I don't know what hurt me. Something hurt me.
No objects found. No objects found. No objects found. No breakables found. Monsters. Dead bodies. Monsters. Horror captain. Golem. Can't find a nearby tile to horror cap. Going to. Horror captain.
Alright, let's work our way over to the horror captain. Yeah, usually if you don't hear lightning and you get hurt by something, it's probably fire.
Horror captain.
Because poison has a distinct noise when you step in it.
Axe. Gold. Gold.
Too much baggage.
Golem. Golem. Demon. Can't find a nearby tile. Golem. Can't find a nearby. Large. Battle axe.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff.
Battle axe.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore. Too much baggage.
Amulet. Battle axe.
Amulet, that's nice. We don't have one of those yet.
Golem. Demon 2. Can't find a nearby golem. Can't find a near golem. Can't find a golem. Can't find a nearby tile. Golem. Demon 2. Golem. Demon 3. Dead bodies. Monsters. No breakables found. No objects found. No shrines found. Doors. Block great door. 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 Block great door.
All
No
the
shrines
doors
found.
are open.
No objects found. No breakables found. Monsters. Dead bodies. Exits. No stairs found. Quest locations. Return level. Return level. Return level.
And then that just returns me back upstairs. So I think that was just to get this treasure chest out of here. I don't think there was anything of value outside of that.
Back to level 6. Return level. Return level. No players found. No portals
Let's see.
found. Items. Gold 2. Short bow. Composite bow. Gold 3. Axe. Battle axe. Battle axe. Gold 1. Gold 2. Short bow. Composite bow.
Yeah.
Chests. Doors. Chests. Large chest. Large chest. Going to. Large
There's a
chest.
couple of chests we can
Back to
check
level
out
6.
just to see. Oh. Hello, bad guys.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Cloak. Cloak. Short.
I gotta pawn some of this stuff. I can't carry anymore.
Short battle bow, a cloak. I know I heard a ring fall.
Doors. No shrines found. No objects found. No breakables found. Monsters. Dead bodies. Exits. No stairs found. Quest locations. Quest locations. No players found. No portals found. Items. Short bow. Composite bow. Gold 3. Short battle bow. Cloak. Magic. Short staff of amulet. Magic. Gold 1. Axe. Gold amulet. Short battle bow. Cloak. Amulet. Short staff of mana shield.
Amulet, okay. And a short staff of mana shield, which I'm not worried about. I'm sure it'll sell well, but
I can't
Short
carry
staff of mana shield.
anymore.
it's a lot of back and forth.
Short staff of mana shield. Magic item. Options. Save game.
We'll save it just in case I decide
No
I
chests
want
found.
to.
Items. No portals found. No players found. Quest locations. No stairs found. Exits. Dead bodies. Monsters. No breakables found. No objects found. No shrines found. Doors. No chests found. Items. No portals found.
Chests.
Short staff of
Yeah, we've done everything we can in here.
Short staff of mana shield. Items. No chests found. Doors. No shrines found. Doors. No chests. Items. No portals. No players found. Quest location. No stairs found. Quest locations. Going to return level.
So we're gonna go ahead back to the return level. I have no idea what hurt me.
94%.
It didn't hurt me
Back
by
to level
much
6.
though.
Going to return level. Gold. Quest exit in range. Catacombs 2. Chamber of Bone. Chamber of Bone. No players found. No portals found. Items. Chests. Doors. Shrines. Objects. Breakables. Monsters. Dead bodies. Exits. Stairs. Stairs up. Stairs down. Going to. Stairs down.
We're gonna take our trip here to the stairs down because
Open
I
door.
think that
Lock
we've
great door.
cleared
Lock door.
everything
Open
out.
great door. Open door.
There were no
Lock great door.
doors
Lock door.
left
Open great door.
on floor 6 that were open.
Open
I
door.
mean, not
Lock great door.
closed.
Lock door. Open great door.
I'm not grabbing every single chest. Sometimes you just leave the items on the ground. It is what it is.
Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Open great door. Lock great door. Lock door. Open great door. Stairs in range. Catacombs 3.
Alright, so we're down to Catacombs 3. And this is where
Options.
we're going to save it.
game.
And that's where we're going to conclude our stream for this
Options.
evening. I hope you guys have enjoyed some Diablo plus Hellfire action. And the next time that we come back to Diablo, we will go ahead and complete floors 7 and 8 and make our way into the caves. And hopefully we don't run into trouble to where we have to restart the game by just using our existing character and making a new saved or a new map set. Because again, you can regenerate the map and continue on with the same character. So, which allows you to go ahead and make money and other things, or look for spell books in the first few floors. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. If you could, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you're watching on YouTube. And catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.